I'm almost at the point right now, and I'm hesitant to do so because the wild card number is going to be very low, the second one in the National League. But I'm about ready to write the Mets off as far as the division is concerned. They're 15 and 22 since July 4th. They're 12 and 18 since the All-Star break. I have not played well. I mean, they got swept by Arizona at home, which is bad enough. They go to Arizona yesterday. You figure, you know what? They bounce back. Diamondbacks can't win. They can't beat Little League teams in Chase Field. And so what happens? The Mets go out there and they get bombed out of bed, bombed right away early, lose the game 10-6. They go to San Francisco and St. Louis. St. Louis after these last two games here at in the desert, and they haven't played well. They cannot hit with runners in scoring position. Curtis Granderson's a complete mess. He has done absolutely nothing. Bruce hasn't done a lot either, so you'd be concerned about that. Who knows when they're going to see Cespedes again? Maybe this weekend out of Cespedes, but he seems to be banged up a lot. Something bothers him. He's out of the lineup. They have a lot of corner outfielders. They have a center fielder. Their left side of the infield's a mess. I mean, outside of Neil Walker, I mean, the Mets really are not a whole, complete ball club right now. You'd be concerned. Matz has pitched better. Syndergaard is bad now. DeGrom's better now. Syndergaard can't pitch. We know there's no Harvey. Cologne, you never know what you're getting on a start-to-start basis. I've seen enough of Logan Verrett to last a lifetime, and Familia's had 3 blown saves here in the last few weeks. He had those 2 back-to-back, which were awful, Rockies included, and then he had one the other day, which, as it turned out, they won the game anyway. But, I mean, I'd be very, very worried right now about the Mets. They're 500, and again, the number is not going to be high. 84, 85 wins is going to probably get you in the postseason in the National League as the second wild card. That's all you're going to take. It's not going to take 92 or 3. You know, that first wild card will be the Dodger-Giant loser around the upper 80s. And then that second wild card would be around 84, 85, whether it's the Pirates, the Cardinals, the Marlins, somewhere in that scenario. And the Mets right now, I don't know if they can get there. I mean, they really have good baseball for a long period of time. I do not think they're going to fire Terry Collins at the end of this season. I think that's ridiculous. You can't win the pennant one year, have an off year the next, and then get them out of there. I'd be surprised if the Mets did that. Plus, the Mets do not like paying off managers, and they're going to be paying him off a couple of $1 million. The Mets don't like to do that, $1.5 million. The Mets don't like to do that. I think that Collins will survive. I do not think he'll be fired myself, but who knows? All Mets will be off. Very disappointing season, and they don't seem to really know. You know, listen, they're counting a lot about last year when they got hot the last 2 months. But they made trades. They got people in. Cespedes, you know, Uribe, Kelly Johnson. I mean, they made lots of moves, and off they went. I don't get the same scenario this year. Plus, last year, they were playing poorly, but only 3-4 games behind the Nationals. This year, they're playing poorly, and the Nationals are gone. So they're only playing for the 1 game on the road in Kershaw in L.A. or in San Francisco. Plus 4 games in Parkville or AT&T this weekend, and then go to St. Louis. I mean, the Mets right now, major trouble. I'm almost at the point I'm not ready to write them off. That's how bad it is for the Mets. You can't get swept by Arizona and then go to Arizona and get bombed again. Arizona's awful. Can't get it their own way. All year long, they've been a disaster. You can't lose 4 straight games to the Diamondbacks, you know, the Mets, and then tell me you want to make the playoffs. You can't go 2-4 against Arizona in August and say we're a playoff team. And that's the best they can do if they win the next 2 games, is 2-3. 8-4-4-6-4.